Got it.
I picked case number 4 for physical class. So it is about student teasing in the classroom and bickering and passing notes to each other. So I'll be the teacher, you be the student. So no, I will take you out from the classroom and talk to you in private. So Jeffrey, what did you do in the class?
Are you talking about the passing notes?
Yeah. So what were you guys talking about?
That's private. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, but why did you do it?
I know you're not supposed to pass notes, but it's really important. I had to say something to my friend during class.
But do you think your friend is happy to see those notes and you're teasing?
I guess not. I don't know.
Can you tell from their reaction?
Yeah, I can tell.
So what do you think they feel?
I guess they feel awkward because it's happening during class and they know we're not supposed to be doing that.
So do you remember when we first started this semester? Um, we set up a series of norms and expectations.
Of course, I remember you talk about it all the time and it's up on the wall.
And can you repeat that? Did you memorize it?
When the class is in session, we need to be respectful of the instructor.
And another thing is to help each other.
Yes, I remember that one too.
So do you think you passing notes, making fun of other students, making fun of your friends is helping them in any
I
way?
don't think I was making fun of them. I think you're exaggerating the situation.
So what were you saying in those notes?
I told you it's private. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. So can you in the future talk about them after the class? Because
Yes, I can wait till.
apparently in the class, you are they're not happy to get these notes.
Well, they're too sensitive. That's their problem.
Well, some people are sensitive. They're just more sensitive than other people. And
Yeah.
for people who are not very sensitive, don't you think it's your responsibility to be sensitive just to help them because they're your friends?
Well, yeah, you're right. Okay, Miss Wong, you're right.
And I have to remind you, this is not your first time. So,
I know it's not my first time.
so I think I'll have to send you to the quiet corner for the next 5 minutes.
Quiet corner again? I hate the quiet corner.
Well, you're not supposed to like it.
Hate the quiet corner.
When you're in the
So
quiet corner, you can
stupid.
think about
I don't like being quiet.
important and private things you have told your friend in the class, and maybe think about how to apologize to him.
Okay.
Okay. So now go to the quiet corner.
All right. Thank you, Miss Wong.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I chose case study number 2 in the online classes. There's a student named Jeffrey that Jessica will be role playing. And that student is a disruptive 10th grader. He's private messaging other students in the class, teasing students in the breakout rooms, making inappropriate and sarcastic comments in the chat on the microphone in response to anything that the teacher's saying. When confronted, he was charming and responded with exaggerated courtesy, and all other students thought that was funny. So in this role play, I'm going to be using several different strategies. So before we begin, I just want to list them. The first one is setting high expectations. The second one is expressing genuine interest in the student's thinking. The third one is creating a sense of belonging and emotional safety. And finally, the last one is using a one-on-one meeting to provide an opportunity to give Jeffrey a special role in the class to boost his confidence. So we can begin. All right, so the class has ended. I've asked all the other students to leave, and Jeffrey is the only one left in the chat. So Jeffrey, I want you to understand that I'm not happy with your behavior in our class recently. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I want you to understand that there are very high expectations in this class. You know, you're in 10th grade already, and university is only a few years away. And your grade and performance in this class has a big impact on your future. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And as your instructor, it's my responsibility to provide you with the best academic support possible. And that goes for all the other children too. But when you behave in a disruptive way, not only does it make it difficult for me to help you, but you're also hurting all the other students in the classroom.
But I think I'm just giving some ideas in the class.
Okay. So actually, I do want to hear your opinion because I really am interested in what you have to say because you are, you know, an individual and I care about your thoughts. So can you tell me more about really what you want to say? I just want to listen to whatever you want to say. So tell me your opinion on the situation.
I just think the online class is a little bit boring. So I feel just to, you know, I just want to create a more relaxed environment, make everyone laugh.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I understand that. And I think it's okay for us to have a sense of friendship and we can joke occasionally, but there are appropriate times to joke and inappropriate times to joke. Okay. And I need to maintain a certain set of standards, rules, and procedures in this classroom. Do you remember the first class where I had you sign the contract to promise that you would follow certain rules and procedures during our online classes?
Yeah.
So when you sign that paper, that's a level of trust that you created with me. And you're betraying that trust with your recent behavior. Making rude comments in the chat, disrupting other students in the breakout rooms. Those are things that we specifically agreed as a group that we would not do in the first day of class. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
So do you want to be the type of person who makes a promise and then goes back on that promise? Is that the type of person that you want to be?
No.
Okay, well, listen, I'm not here to punish you or attack you or criticize you, Jeffrey, because the truth is you are actually one of the smartest students in the class. And you are very charismatic and creative and intelligent. And when you are following rules and procedures that we have agreed upon, you're actually a really important part of this class. And I want to encourage you to participate, but you have to participate appropriately. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but sometimes I just feel the thing they are talking about is so silly.
Well, silliness is really what we're talking about here, right? Because none of us should be acting in this silly manner during class because, listen, this is not an easy class, all right? We're reading a very complex novel and we have a lot of vocabulary to go over and we have to prepare for some very challenging written assessments and we need to use our class time productively, okay? So listen, this is what I want to offer you, all right? I would like it if you could be a Socratic seminar facilitator for my class. Now, I don't always give this role out to a student, but when I have a student like you who really does have the potential to be a leader in the class, I do offer this position. So are you interested in this position?
What do I do for?
So basically, your responsibility will be to keep other students on task and help to inspire conversation at moments in the class where everyone's being quiet. So if you are able to fulfill this role effectively, I will consider adding extra credit points on your midterm exam. So is that something that you're interested in?
Okay.
All right, good. So after this meeting, I'm going to send you an email and I will give you a list of responsibilities and requirements for this Socratic seminar facilitator position. And if you agree, you will have to sign an agreement with me to promise that this type of behavior that we saw in recent days is going to end. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad we had this conversation. And before we end, I would like to give you another opportunity to say anything you want about your behavior, about what we talked about in this conversation, or anything else. Just whatever is on your mind. You can trust me. I'll listen to you.
Well, I wasn't trying to be mean to them. I just feel the class is getting a little bit boring. So I guess it's just a way for me to, try to have some fun.
Yeah. Well, Jeffrey, I think that's honest. And I know that you're not a bad kid. And I really want you to be a positive part of the classroom. And I want you to be on our team. And I want you to feel that you're a part of a community here. Because, we're all reading this book together. We're all struggling with the challenges of this course. And as I said before, I think you're a very intelligent student and actually an exceptional student. And I really want you to be a part of our community of learners here in this class. Okay?
Okay.
All right, great. So Jeffrey, I'll see you in class tomorrow, okay?
See you.
All right, bye.